And good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air, and welcome to my rare daytime stream. So a little bit of GeoGuessr, since I'm kinda a little bit busy here. I'm going to be busy working on a build, not for me. Working on actually streaming it, but again, when it's ready. So far it's kind of been a little bit sort of kind of not moving forward properly, lots of stumbling and whatnot. So but I'm slowly ironing things out there, and it'll be done, just because I'm kind of doing it when it's daytime. So I moved a little bit, changed a little bit my sleeping pattern, so cannot stay up all night. Got to be active when it's like light outside, not like a vampire. Hence a little bit of daytime streaming. That's exactly the reason why you gotta have notifications on Twitch and YouTube if you want to catch me live. Even though I stream when it's nighttime, usually things like that actually tend to happen once in a while. Okay, that's on Gothic. Absolutely cannot read it. Is it Italy? No. That's Latin, I think. Okay. CS number 111. So that's Spain. What CS can be? Santiago de Compostela, but the other way around. ACPO. AC, they have a C. Who would have CS? Seville. That would have like A, because it's Andalusia, right? SE they have. Okay. RM, CM, CV, CS, and mountains. This region here, somewhere around Barcelona. That's BV, BP, GI, that's Girona. Who would have CS? TV, LV, LP, C. Okay, that's interesting. CS. That's MA here. That's like some other stuff. Minorca, ME. Tenerife, it's there. No, yeah, by the look of it. LP. CS, CV here on this island. Confusing. Extremadura, EX. CM in the center. That's all Andalusia, CM, MU. That's new, at least for me. AL. Oh boy, there's like a ton of them, and I cannot find the right one. You gotta be kidding me. It can be something like local-ish. CV. We're looking for CS. But it's like a very local road by the look of it. We found the whole region of CV roads. Oh boy, okay, that's bad. I don't like this. Who would have CS rods? We're back to A. Here we have even HUV. Just C. And they're sort of green. What's C though? Catalonia. Is it possible for them to have CS as a sub? No, that would be probably a town, a city. GI, BV, B. Yeah, this is the first time I cannot find the right letters. Is it something special? Like an island situation that I'm missing? UA, come on. Give me something. CV, I found CV again. Crap. LE, so it's kind of local, but not that local. It has to be sorta something CC. I found CC, Caceres. Something starting with C, and then that would have S. R, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not seeing CS unless it's like an island or something. CL, I found all types of CL already, but not CS. And there's nothing really big that would be like CS. Oh freaking hell. Kilometer 4. And it's mountains. Unless, well, I mean, this looks like Spain. Oh, come on. 2 minutes left, we're stuck in the mountains. I mean, usually that works. Yeah, we are going downhill, but we won't be able to... We're not going to be able to get off this mountain in time to see anything else. Mellow, sorry, cannot read your name. Don't really have time left. Welcome. You say it's gonna be in the north somewhere. Are we even going down? So AS, LU, AC. Yeah, AC, it's a Carunia, that I know. AS, CA. What would be CA? So this is like Bilbao, BI, and B. And this is already Girona. GI. Azores, I don't even know where they are. I don't even know where they are. Freaking hell. Which one would be the right one? Yeah, those I don't know. Crap. Okay, that was the border. That's why I couldn't recognize it. It was freaking Andorra. God, that's why CS wasn't there. They have very similar looking road numbers. Freaking hell. That's like a fail. That's a big fail. I should have recognized the language. I didn't pay attention to the language when I saw the sign, the road sign, and it's like, yeah. They have similar enumeration to Spain. Very similar. So, okay, now we know a little bit more about Andorra. Usually it's very easy to guess, but unless you end up somewhere else. Okay, this looks like something very that's not Ireland or England, though looked a little bit like that. So speaking French doesn't mean that we are in French. Actually looks a little bit Belgian to me, but let's see. That we'll figure out. That's not a problem. Although the place is not small. Okay. What are you? Nothing. So this doesn't well, maybe well, Belgium, I was right. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, okay. That we'll try to figure out when the time comes. So Dinan and Namur, Saint-Gerard, Bois, de Villiers. Okay, not sure how to read it all, but that's interesting. So there was Belgium on the sign, but I could tell by the look of it that it was Belgium. Now, these places, are they big? Are they small? Have no idea. Doesn't look like they're especially big, so can be something. No, wait a second. Here's one. Dinant. And the other one is, so this one's roughly southeast, so here. And okay, that's big actually. That's big. So again, we are between this one and this one. And we have Saint-Gerard nearby. Would that be somewhere to the side? Yep, here we have it. So we have this here. So this road goes sorta kinda there. And in the same direction should be this. Wow. Welcome, Belgium. So why? Yeah, sometimes it just disappears. Here it is. So, and it's in one direction. So we're somewhere in this region, I suppose. Okay, let's figure this out. We need the name of the place, which is not... Oh, this looks actually very interesting. Unfortunately, abandoned. So... Here we have some nice water here. Cool. A monument to something. That's not a small place. It's like this. Something here. Like this, for example. What's the name of the street we are on? Any street signs? Please, pretty please. So, because this goes southeast, well, yeah. There's that. Okay. Let's see. Korean Grill. The Lodge. I'm not seeing lots of businesses here. I'm not seeing... Well, I mean, there's a lot going on here. Okay, maybe not this place. Northeast. Sorta, kinda, yeah. Okay, let's find the name of the place. If this does not check out for some reason, then we just got to look for the name of the place. Lingerie and whatnot. Who are you? Where are we? What's this then? A museum of what? Of strawberry? American. Okay. The place just goes and goes and goes. Okay, that's actually already kind of a little bit worrying. Why is it this big? Stop. And 92 to Dinan. And 90. Well, okay. What are you? Are you a railroad station or no parking lot? North and South. Okay. What's this? I will like pretty much. So okay, I will have to take a short break. I'm getting distracted like a lot. So it's a sign to just that sends us to Dinan, and we are on N92. That's the only way, I think. Hey, we dead-ended here? You gotta be freaking kidding me, right? Okay, cool. But where are we on N92? So where is I lost the place. Sanjara, here it is. So I mean, really looks like this one, but this one here just does not continue. But there was a turn to this place and then this place. So this one. Okay, let's see. That's more like it, and it just continues. There was a monument of sorts, though I'm not seeing any other businesses. The lodge, there was the lodge, and like a big building. Okay. So I think we ended up somewhere here. Okay, a problem. So I don't have a time to figure this out. We are somewhere in this area. I'm out of time. I spent quite some time. Yep, okay, I was sort of kind of right. So ended up, yeah, at this intersection on this pretty big street. Route to Saint Gerard. Okay, excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm back. So let's continue. Unfortunately, my pets are distracting me a lot. This looks like something. Okay, that's something special. The amount of towers on this one hill, that's like I don't know. The architecture, okay, this looks like a Chilean flag. So northern Chile. How northern would that be? The gas station was called Punta, but this doesn't look like Punta Arenas. Let's see. Southern Chile. Northern would be desert. And I'm not seeing any water anywhere. And it's pretty big. Punta Arenas is smaller. The architecture though, wait a second, is that water over there? That was an Argentinian gas network, YPF. Does it exist in Chile? These are the names, not addresses. Okay, we have water, and the water is southeast. And it seems to be okay. Pretty well, it's all pretty cold by the look of it. That's an interesting one. Hey, no, that we don't need. They have like the whole street. To be kidding me. Apologies for the pets, they're going a little bit insane and then distracts me a lot. But okay, again, first the guests, then the pets. So this looks like something no southern-ish, something where it gets cold. So far, pretty confusing. Yeah. What was that green small one? Taxi. Sur Chile. Okay. Okay. So usually that's where it gets. The address is destroyed. The name of the city is destroyed on the sign. Alert set. So, coastal, Chile. So far, pretty big. Really reminds me of Punta Arenas. But probably it's not it because, well, I mean, Punta Arenas. Well, we can see some land there, but Punta Arenas is like smaller, I think. And well, I can. It can be southeast. The water, the water. It can be south. Just south. Okay, this looks more and more like Punta Arenas. Stop. That's the street sign. Avenida Presidente C. Ibanez. It's a big one. Okay, that one I'm not seeing here. Puerto. So it's not Punta, it's Puerto, I suppose. Oh god. It's getting more and more hardcore today. Puerto Montt. That's a little bit to the south. Okay. So yeah, that's the Avenida Presidente Ibanez. Here it is. A little bit larger than Punta Arenas, I could tell that. And this is the hill with like a ton of towers. And then does it make a turn? We go northeast. Sorta. But that's not Avenida Presidente Ibanez. It's like another one. I think if you find any signs here. Going northeast, now almost east. There was a sign to Presidente Ibanez. So there's like a gas station. Punta Copec. They destroyed the whole street. Why? What's going on here? Absolutely insane roadworks. Okay, do you have street signs? Like when it wasn't that bad? No, I think they removed all the street signs first. So, and we need to find a hill. That's gonna be hard. RDS Comunicaciones. But there's Supermercado here. This looks like an empty place. The Supermercado I'm not seeing down here at all. But telecomunicaciones, that's definitely going on here. Not seeing again the street signs. God. So we spent a lot of time to figure out it was just Puerto Montt. Okay, that's just again like exploded. Well, I'm not sure we're here, but I'm out of time. Oh, that was close. Did I confuse the sides of the vault again? I probably, yeah. Because, yeah, the gas station, I'm not seeing that. Ah, no, Copec's here, so it's here, the whole radio thing. Televisión Nacional de Chile. So it was this hill. Well, doesn't look like a hill, there's a lot of buildings. So lost 1 point here, but not great. Not great at all. That's an interesting looking footage already. What are you? God knows, it disappears. Interesting looking footage, very green. Very, very, very green, but the signs, the road. Okay, now it's a little bit more clear. So these are American signs, interestingly enough. But hello there. Your registration is invisible, so This is Colombia then, if we have registration on company, organization owned vehicles. And that was clearly it. Unfortunately, not enough traffic. And Google started to blur that out. Yeah, this one has registration too. It keeps sending us from one lane to another. Yep. Why is that? It like sees a car and it does everything for it to disappear. Yeah, okay. Looks pretty far away from everything. Pretty rural. Hotel. Hotel, 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 hotel. So the road has a lot of signs. Doesn't really have a lot of potholes, and we got stuck. But we do not have any signs with Summer's Fiesta. Okay, cool. That's a nut. So I hope we are going towards a place where from they would just disseminate those billboards. Okay, not enough info. Okay, moving's hard here. There's something wrong with the continuity of the imagery. That was a river. There was a sign. Maybe the name of it. Rio Moese. Rio Moese. Okay, it's kind of flat-ish, sorta. Nothing in Colombia is flat really, but not sure what it even means. Actually, one of the few cases when you see a lot of words, I cannot figure out really anything. Usually there's something, at least some extractable information there. Okay, just a hotel, cool. I'm not looking at the vehicles because, yeah, there's not a lot of them. The Google, by the look of it, does everything for me not to be able to get close to any of the vehicles, to get to the side of them, to be able to see their registration. Usually, there's a chance to catch some of it when you end up like in a town. Then Google would sometimes occasionally would not just blur it all out. A gas station, hello, Primax. Another one. Biomax. What are you? Paz de Riporo. Sanare. Is that the name of the place? Do they have like a province with this name? Every time I start looking for provinces in Colombia, I end up finding new ones or more and more of them. Okay, this looks like a town, proper town. So maybe it was actually that pass. Not especially that big, but not small definitely. Not hoping to find anything close. So it's kind of sorta a little bit flatter, but it could be just a wide, what would we call it, wide valley. It can be something like this, for example. I'm not seeing like even the names of the province. The provinces. This two I do remember. Cauca. Just going around looking for as many provinces as possible. Meta. Yeah, they have a province called Meta, which is confusing. Casanare. So I kind of was right that they have Casanare. Well, I mean, was right. I suspected that. The borders of it. Okay. It's I think pretty big. So the border is here on this river. One. Another border is here, I think. No, that's Meta. Casanare, Casanare, Casanare. Oh boy, okay, that's gigantic. Casanare here. Does it go here? No, that's Meta. Okay. And the place was called Paz de Ariporo. And we ended up going like mostly northeast. So like from here. That's not where we started. The river was there, but it's not. Yeah. A little bit farther. Crap. I just needed 30 seconds more to figure this out. Okay. Czechoslovak. 495, 495. Dolny Немчи. Sounds and Kluk. 495. Do they have like, yeah, they have in Czech blue ones and they have in Slovak blue ones. Okay, let's see. 443, 442, 498, 495. Look, immediately found it. Okay, once in a while we should have gotten lucky once in a while. So we are not that far away from Kluk, and it's sort of kind of west. Vilchnov. Between Uherski Brod and Kluk, there is in the middle of it is this place. So, and we are going south. Parkovište, Obec Vlčnov. Sort of kinda a bridge. Ресторация на пекарне. На пекарне? На пекарне. Хлеб and печево. Cool. Bread and cookies. Check post, I suppose. Ага. Чешская почта. Parkovište of which? And here we have this. What would that be? Vlčnovský potok. Once in a while. We should be lucky, but that's more like this one to the, or this one to the parking lot, right? Yeah. On this side of the creek. Okay. Not great. Not great at all. A short recap of our embarrassment today. First one was just a straight up fail. Didn't recognize Andorra. Got fixed on the fact that they have very similar route numbers with Spain, but it wasn't. I should have recognized the language. The language felt off. So, and of course I couldn't find anything like CS in Spain. They don't have like CS roads. So found Andorra. Didn't find Andorra. So my bad. And it was just a dart throw at the country. Number 2 was a little bit better, but again not 5k. Belgium, after like a ton of time, we figured out that we were somewhere around here, like this sort of kind of waterfront riverside street with lots of things on it. But the rest we just didn't have time to figure out, though we weren't really that far, so we ended up like being here and we just drove like this here. So should have moved faster, should have been moving faster. Number 3 was almost 5k, but we spent a ton of time to figure out that it was Puerto Montt. I thought it was Punta Arenas, but it was Puerto Montt. So after that it was easier, but like there's a hill here. Yeah, I think there's a hill here. Yeah, this one. It's like 71 towers on that hill allocated, and I just did not find it doesn't look like a hill occupied only with towers. So there was like RDS Comunicaciones, but here we have like TV, radios, and Television Nacional. So lost 1 point, no 5Ks, no 5K. Though not bad, just needed like a minute, well, 30 seconds more. This one we figured out again in the end that we were in province that every time it's like another discovery for me. Every time I browse Colombia, I figure out there are I find new provinces, I discover them. So but when we found the province that it was the province of Casanare, the rest was very easy. It's just we again ended up being out of time. Paz de Ariporo, the place we ended up at, but the problem was that not close to it we were, and for that we originally spawned. For that we did not have time, and then our only 5k tonight. Czech Republic, Czechia, usually very guessable, and this one I found it almost immediately, maybe one of my fastest Czech guesses, just based on the route number, the road 495, connecting like a lot of places in this region of Czech Republic. So Uherský Brod, Hluk, spawned between Uherský Brod and Hluk in a place called Vlčnov. Yeah, but that's it for tonight. For this day. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. This has been one of my rare daytime streams. I usually stream when it's nighttime. I stream every day, by the way. So leave a like if you like this video, subscribe for more. Twitch, YouTube, don't forget to activate notifications, because even though I stream when it's nighttime in Europe, sometimes changes are possible. And thank you for watching both on Twitch and YouTube. I really got to run, and let's find somebody to rate on Twitch. Ooh, there's not a lot of going on Twitch on my following page right now. There's a lot going on in the GeoGuessr section. Okay, so let's see who to read. There's a person playing GeoGuessr, famous places. Let's see if we can read them. Yes, we seem to be able. Let's go and say hi to Grow Grief. The link goes in my Twitch chat. Their title says they haven't played this in years. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight, for this afternoon. Probably, well, the next one's going to happen tomorrow. So see you all tomorrow. Let's go and say hi to Grow Grief.